How are you doing? So look, we're going to do the Clontarf route for Raheny now. This one is a very difficult route. People tend to struggle on this one. So yeah, watch this one all the way to the end because it's difficult with all the mini roundabouts at the end. Just very importantly, when you're doing Raheny Test Centre, always park. I don't know if you noticed on the dash cam, but on this side of the road, you don't want to be parking beside the park. You always want to park on the opposite side of the road from the park. All right. I'm sure you'll know what I mean when you get here. So look, we're going to get straight into it. Just remembering your Gosho and your MSPSL. All right. So straight into it now. All right. So moving up my park position, gear, observation, signal, handbrake, one more look, and off we go. And straight into it, we're turning left. Mirror, signal, push the brake, left mirror, off the brake, and in. Once I'm in, looking where I'm going. I can see that car here, I'm up to 30. All 30 and around here. I'm straight into this mini roundabout. I'm gonna go straight through second exit. I'm in position, slow at the brake, look to the right. Where's that taxi going? He's going straight. Look where I'm going. Get around the roundabout, left mirror, left signal, up to 30. See the bump, check my mirror, touch the brake, off the brake. Over the bump, then up to 30. Again, bump, brake, off the brake. Down to the T-junction and we're turning right, and we can see we're coming onto a stop line and we're also coming onto a 50. So all the way to the line, hold it nice and straight and complete stop at the line. Looking right and left. Looks good from the left. I can't really see because of these parked cars are going to creep out. I'm happy with that. Look to the right and steer, and I'm onto a 50. So 2 wheels over 2 bumps because of this van here, and gradually up to 50. After this last parked car, left mirror, fix me position, bring it in a bit and straddle this left bump. Not really need to brake for these, you're just trying to put it between your wheels. Mini roundabout, straight through, first exit signal, left on approach. Look to the right, nothing coming, look where I'm going. Up to 50. Hold it straight in on the left. I'm holding it at 50 here. I can see the bump, so I react to the hazard. I'm off the gas nice and smooth on the brake, off the brake, and progress up to the next bump. Then react to the hazard, bump, mirror, brake, off the brake, and up to 50. Same again, another bump, mirror, brake, off the brake. And we're pushing it on up towards 50. At the lights we're turning right, mirror, signal, position over towards the centre line. There's not enough room past that car, so I'm going to stop behind the car. This junction can be a little bit tricky when you're turning right here. So green arrow, green circle, go forward. There's no cars coming, look to the right and steer. And I'm still on the 50. Keeping good position on this road, and I'm holding it at 50. Nice straight road, not much happening ahead. Quick look in your left mirror. Quick look in your right mirror. Holding it at 50. Now at these lights we're turning right. So straight away, mirror, signal right, position to the centre line, Once I'm at the centre line, I'm straight up into the junction, I'm on the brake. When this, a quick glance to the right, look ahead, look to the right and steer. And I'm in on the left. Now this is where we're going to do our hill start, so mirror, signal, in and park here on the left. Handbrake up, in the park, cancel signal. So now the tester will ask you just to move off from a park position. They won't tell you it's a hill start, but you know it is because you're parked on a hill. So gosh, gear, observation, signal, before the handbrake comes down, a little bit of gas, one more look, and off you go. And this road is a 30, by the way. People think it's a 50, it's a 30. And just holding at 30. It's really hard to hold at 30 on this road. People tend to drive fairly quickly on it. So there's not much happening up ahead. Quick look in the right mirror. You can see the bump, you're just straddling that bump. You're putting your right wheel just to the right hand side of the bump. Just holding at 30. There's no even need to slow down for this, you're just straddling the bump at 30. This road is going to bend around to the left. There's no really need to signal here, but we still touch the brake. Left mirror, off the brake, position in, and I'm looking where I'm going. See that silver car? Right mirror, move out. I'll put two wheels over two bumps here. I no need to cross onto the other side of the road. And just after this bus stop, we're going to pull it on the left. Mirror, signal. I'm in. I straighten up and stop. Handbrake, park, cancel signal. Now we're going to reverse around that corner there, right? So gear, observation, signal, handbrake, one more look, off I go. I'm pulling here on the left, mirror, signal. I'm in. Keep the signal on. In and straighten up and stop. Handbrake up, into park, cancel signal. Now, reverse around the corner. Into reverse. Big look around. I can see a van coming from that way. He's still too far away. There's a car behind me. I'm going to wait for a second. And off I go, in reverse. Once I'm car behind me, I'm going to stop. He came out of nowhere. Now, going back in this. Once I'm happy with this mirror, back window. Yeah, that looks good. Still happy with that. Back window. Boom, boom. Getting to where the curb bends, I'm going to start doing my steering. Once I'm in, check my blind spot. I can see that blue car there. And there's a few cars coming up ahead. I'm going to just sit tight here for a second while I'm here, but instead of looking at all these cars, I'm just doing a little bit of observation. This blue car is going to go around me now. Thank you. And off we go. Blind spot. Blind spot. Back window there, yeah. Just a nice position here. Once it's in, there's no need to do any steering. Nice and easy as I come around. Check my blind spot. And then once I straighten up, straighten the wheel, I'm back in a straight line. Back window. Looking around, boom, boom, boom. I'm happy with that, and stop. Handbrake up, into park. Now, move off here at my park position. Gear, observation, signal to the right because we're moving off. Handbrake down, one more look, and now I'm turning left. Mirror, signal left, two separate modes. This is a stop line here, so this is a tricky one. Complete stop. Look right and left. Now look where you're going. And we're taking this right turn. Mirror, signal, position, straight with this line. It has to be straight. I'm on the brake. This car's too far away. Look to the right. Look ahead. That's too far out. Okay, I'll wait for him. He's flying up the road. Look, look, look. Never rush a right turn. Usually when people rush them, they look very sloppy. Looking to the right. I can see that. On the car parked on the left, I want to get straight past him. And this, so van pulling out, I'm off the gas, let him straighten up and up to 30. I'm looking up the road, happy with this. Because of them cars parked down there on the left and the right, straight down the middle, up to 30. T-junction, we're turning left. Mirrors, signal. This bike is going to give me a bit, going to let me go a little bit wide here because of that wheel. Give myself a little bit of position here. Now it is a yield, but I wouldn't recommend flying out here. It'll just be so narrow and you have to think about what you see down here. Okay, no cars, straight down the middle because of all these parked cars. Holding at 30. Straight down the middle because of that car parked on the left. Now, T-junction, we're turning left. Okay, there's enough room, I'm committed here. Now, we're turning left. This is a stop line here, alright? It's really faded, but it is a stop line, so give yourself a bit of position and stop. Look right and left. And look where you're going. Now we're turning right. Mirror, signal, two wheels over the two bumps here because I'm in position. I can see a car coming, so I'll be stopping for this car. I'm going to look to the right and stop at that centre line. Look ahead, look to the right. I know there's nothing coming. Look to the right and steer. The same thing over and over again. And we're still on 30. I'm going to put the two wheels over the two bumps here just because of that red car on the left. I'll be too close to that. And then no more cars on the left after this Jeep. Left mirror, move in, straighten up, straddle the bump. Up to 30. Now we're going to go straight through this staggered junction. So there's no need to signal, we're going straight through. There is a stop, and if you go left or right here, you can see you're on a 50. So I'm coming all the way up to the stop line and stop. Look right, and that car's coming up too fast. Looking right and left. I'm coming straight through here. And now I see I'm back into a 30. Now we're turning right. Mirror, signal. I'm on the brake. Quick glance to the right so I can see a car there. So I have to think about this. There's nothing coming. I want to get straight past this car. Just left of that centre line there and straight past these cars. We're pulling on the left. And stop. Handbrake up. Into park. Cancel signal. Here you're going to do the turnabout. So, into gear. Observation. Signal to the right. Handbrake down. One more look. Get the car rolling. Whip the wheel around. Look right and left. Right and left. Right and left. And stop. Into reverse. look left and right, off the brake, whip that wheel around to the left and right back window, left and right back window, left and right back window, and stop. Into gear, look left and right, off the brake. And we pull in here on the left, straighten up first, and then mirror, signal, in. Straighten up and stop. Handbrake, park, cancel. Now move off again my park position. Gear, observation, signal, handbrake, one more, and off you go. And T-junction, we turn right. Mirror, signal, just left of the centre line. I'm on the brake. Complete stop at the line. Look right and left. I've checked now, I look this way, and I stay. Now this next right turn, everybody kind of struggle on this one. It's a tricky one. It's the same as every other right turn, straight up and look to the right. There's no need for observation to the left here, alright? So I'm turning right, mirror, signal. There's no road markings, so try hold it straight. Now I'm on the brake, look to the right, look ahead, there's the centre line, look to the right and stay. And just looking where you're going. And this is still a 30. People think this is a 50. And this road is really difficult for reaction to hazards. It can just be so narrow. So you really have to be thinking fast here on this road. Bump, mirror, brake, and off the brake. And holding it at 30. No need for heavy acceleration in the 30s. So bump, mirror, brake, and off the brake. So you can see here, there's a load of cars parked on the right. There's no cars coming. I got lucky today. And at the lights, I'm turning right. Mirror, signal right. And now I can see I'm coming onto a 50. I'm straight on, just left of that centre line. I'm on the brake. This right turn is a little bit difficult. So I can see 3 cars on the other side of that junction. They're going first, so they're going straight. Handbrake up at the red light. So green light means I go up to the middle. This van is turning right. I'm not going to pull out just yet. Look to the right. Cyclist, so he's going to go first. That car is turning left there. I have to get off the junction and my light. I'm turning right, should I say. And this is I wouldn't go 50 here, but progress. Probably a bit too narrow for 50. I'm going 40 now. Still a green light. Don't want to floor through here. I'm just off the gas. That looks good. Quick look right and left for the crossroads. And get through this and up to 50. I have my doors with from all these cars on the left. I can see a van forward up there. There's no point bringing it in too far on the left. Left mirror, fix that position. There's no more cars on the left. Nice and straight in on the left. This light has been green for a while, so I'm off the gas here. That's still green, back on the gas. Holding it straight and at 50. So I see the green light, so I'm off the gas. There's no pedestrians, so that shouldn't change, but I also see a bump. I'm on the brake and off the brake. And push it on back up to 50. Another pedestrian crossing. There's no pedestrians, should be green. Okay, so I'm off the gas here. This looks a bit too narrow for me. There's a van, there's a scooter, car parked on my side. I'm gonna mirror signal around that parked car. And at the lights, I'm turning right, so I can stay up here, mirror signal. Coming into this right hand lane. Handbrake up at the red light. The light on the far side of the road is for you as well. People kind of struggle to look up at this one, but there's always going to be one across the road as well. Green light, left mirror, right mirror, go forward, look to the right and steer. And this road is a 60. So I'm pushing it on that little bit more. Now this is a bit of a difficult right turn, so we're turning right, mirror, signal. Because we're coming in at 60, you come in a little bit faster, so you're a bit harder on the brake. You're straight with this line. When this road opens, look, okay, look ahead, there's nothing coming, centre line, steer. And very importantly, I'm into a 30. And we done this in one of the Clontarf test routes. Holding it at 30, and then the mini roundabouts. So straight through, second exit. Position, slow, look where you're going. Drive around the roundabout, left mirror, left signal. I'm off the gas for that blue car there. I was actually on the brake there, I was. And I'm holding it at 30. Bump, mirror, brake. Mini roundabout, straight through, second exit. So I'm in position, slow the brake, look ahead to the right, drive onto the arrow, look where I'm going, and then left mirror, left signal. Now there's no road to the right here, but I'm still looking at that bush, alright? Straight through, position, slow, look at the bush, look where you're going, get around the roundabout, left mirror, left signal. Same again, straight through, second exit. Position, aim for the arrow, look to the right, onto the arrow and steer, and the last thing you do, left mirror, left signal. Now, mini roundabout, straight through, second exit. So I'm in position, slow at the brake, look at the bush, look where you're going, drive onto the arrow, little steer to the right, left mirror, left signal, and keep it in on the left. And last one, mini roundabout, first exit to the left. Just like a left turn, mirror, signal, I'm on the brake, mini roundabout, look to the right, happy with that, look where you're going. There's a lot going on here. And then I'm going to drive further on down the road and park on the left.